Hi everybody, I'm Marge Bowen and welcome to the Chakra Challenge 7 Days to Amazing. And you're getting a lot of amazing information and I'll be sharing more with you today. So this is day 2 and today we're going to address the sacral chakra. But before I get into all that, I really want to share with you why I'm even here. I'm a neuroenergy kinesiologist, and so I've worked with people for 20 years in helping them shift, grow, and change their lives. And I use a lot of tools, but my favorite is really the chakra energy system. And the reason for that is because as I've known in my life and I've seen other people experience in their lives, we go through life. I love our name, Journey Through Spirit, because that's exactly what we're doing through decades of our lives. And with each decade, we find new challenges and learn new lessons. And every step of the way, the chakra system is a tremendous body of knowledge and support for us. And I've been passionate for years about wanting to share information about the human energy system and the chakra energy system with people so they can really have some tools to manage things on their own and support themselves. So I'm thrilled to be doing this with my dear friend Erica, and it's made it a lot of fun for me, and you're going to learn that the second chakra is all about fun. So let's get into some of that today. The sacral chakra is a chakra right above root. So where root starts at the base of the spine, sacral chakra is below the navel and above the pubic bone, both in front and in back of the body. The energy of this chakra is all about being open to other people. So we go from our tribe and family out into the world, and we learn how to be ourselves with other people. It's also about what it takes to be with other people. So looking at our emotional body and emotional intelligence, looking at what boundaries we've put in place or need to put in place in order to experience pleasure and fun in life. This chakra is about creativity. So what we want to create in relationship, but also what we want to create in our lives. So join me on this fun journey to learn a tool for this chakra. I'm sure you've all known people who have had, you've seen this chakra when it's been in balance. And if there's a block or stagnation, then this can look like maybe being obsessed with a relationship or being obsessed with yourself and your behavior within a relationship. It can be an overfocus of sex. A sex addiction is an imbalance here. This chakra rules the sexual organs. So it is all about experiencing pleasure and fun sexually and elsewhere in life. So anyone with an issue with fertility and or maybe an artist's block, right? A block to creativity, that can look like a chakra that might be blocked. Someone who doesn't have boundaries. And if you think about boundaries and how important they are in our lives, if we don't have enough boundaries put in place in relationships, we can end up feeling used and end up sacrificing too much of our own energy and selves so that we're not happy. And we are so hardwired for pleasure and happiness. In fact, in our brain, in the limbic system, the emotional survival part of the brain called the amygdala, we literally have a survival emotion for pleasure. And we are also built for surviving as a couple or in partnerships, in relationships, in connection. So it's very important to our survival as an individual, as a group, in a society, and to be able to really enjoy that as well as contribute all of ourselves all of our light to that. So speaking of light, let's take a look at one of the tools for the sacral chakra. Each day of this week, you're going to be introduced to a new tool for an additional chakra. So by the end of the 7 days, you're going to have an amazing tool chest full of things that you can use to bring in to really support the resonance of your chakra. The tool I'm going to talk about today is color. And there's a million ways to bring color in to support chakras. Each of our chakras resonate to a different color. So root chakra is the color red, but the sacral chakra that we're talking about today is the color orange. I want to share with you some really interesting, an interesting perspective about color. Color is actually, things do not have color. Color is actually a function of the human visual field. What happens is that light hits an object and is fragmented in many different ways, and it actually produces wavelengths or frequencies, and our visual system perceives that as a color. So color is an actual frequency. And just like each of our chakras, it resonates at a certain frequency. In fact, it's also interesting to note that the frequency of red is a lower frequency. As we move from red on up through the chakra system with each color, the frequency increases. And I love that because this whole journey through spirit is about optimizing the frequency of all of our chakras so we can literally live our life in our true light. That's what I try and share with clients, that this is the journey of life, and we are here to learn what we need to be who we really are and be that light out in the world. And so I love the whole conversation of frequencies of chakras and frequencies of colors and even sounds. So this color of orange is a very uplifting color. It's the color of success. It's the color of creativity, of confidence, and also positivity. So it's the perfect color to bring in if you're feeling challenged in relationships, if you feel like you have some areas where you could implement more boundaries that are for your highest good. And maybe if you're feeling particularly over-emotional, it would be a wonderful color and chakra to focus on. So let's look at a couple of different ways we can bring color in to support the resonance of the sacral chakra. One way that's really fun is through clothing. And so I have this gorgeous scarf, and it might be something I add to my dressing up for the day if I'm interested in supporting sacral chakra. And you can do it with any article of clothing. But I want you to keep in mind that with each of the chakras, we have intentions that are helpful. So remember that energy follows intention. And we want to attract the kind of energy we want to live in. So the intentions for the sacral chakra are, I am open to others. I honor myself and others. I experience creativity and pleasure in my life. So as you dress for the day using orange or bring other things in that I'm going to share with you in a second, think of that intention at the same time and be very mindful about what you bring into your field. Another tool, and I'm going to take this off because I know me and I'm going to get way too hot with this wonderful scarf on, so I'm removing it. But another one is food. And who knew? But there are orange foods like orange, yams, orange peppers. And so if you're trying to strengthen the resonance of your sacral chakra, bring in the color associated with that chakra, which is orange, and that will support that integrity of the chakra. Another way to introduce color into a chakra is through crystals. Yesterday, Erica talked about the red jasper that's really helpful in resonating with the root chakra. And in this case, I have a beautiful orange crystal. It's calcite. It's orange calcite. But there are many orange crystals. It doesn't matter which one. Pull in the color that you need to address the particular chakra that you're working with. And yet another way to build in color to support our lessons and our resonance with chakras is through decorating. So I have a pillow here, and it actually has orange in this pillow that I have in my living room. And I want you to think for a minute about passion. This chakra is also about passion for what you want to create, passion for relationships, passion for sex. So speaking of sex, what better place to bring the color orange in is in the bedroom, right? So if you're feeling particularly challenged with intimacy in your relationship or with your sexual self right now, this would be a terrific color to bring in the way of candles or bedding or, curtains, anywhere in the bedroom, bring in orange to help support your passion and the passion of your partner, and the energy of this chakra, and relatedness and connectedness and openness, right? And honoring each other. And finally, one of the ways to bring color in is through visualization. Now, I know that some people have a hard time with visualization, and that's okay. You know, just pull in the color like on a piece of paper. I mean, wherever you can see it, pick a bright colored orange colored object or a piece of paper, and just focus on that color as you think about your intention. It's very effective to do that. I want to take you through a little visualization though, and I want to remind you how effective visualization and imagery is. Science has taught us that when we actually visualize and create imagery in our mind, we have a whole physiological effect in our body. So it's very effective, and you've probably all seen athletes as they're getting ready for their competition, and they're closing their eyes and their heads are moving, thinking about what they're having to face in this competition. And so that's what I want you to do. And I'm going to walk you through that right now. So take a second, and everyone close your eyes for just a minute. And think of a pumpkin. A pumpkin is a beautiful color, orange, and we've all encountered pumpkins often through our lives. So try and conjure up that color in your mind and make it brighter and more vibrant for yourself. And at the same time, think about, I am open to others. I honor myself and others. I experience pleasure and creativity in my life. And now what I want you to do is draw that beautiful color of orange and bring it down into the sacral chakra, right below your navel, both in front of your body and in back of your body. And see it again getting bright, and really feel the positivity, feel the energy of this, the passion, feel the warmth. Feel the success, the confidence that comes with this color in that field of your chakra. And now I want you to think about projecting that energy out to others that you're trying to improve a relationship with, and send that same energy to them. This is a wonderful way to instill all of the energy you want to clear the blocks and stagnation in the sacral chakra and create integrity and quality there. So I hope you've enjoyed the tool of color. You can keep that in mind as you learn other chakras as we go through the week. And Erica will be with you again tomorrow, and I look forward to sharing more information with you on Thursday. So you guys are going to be amazing by the end of 7 days. And so thank you for being with me today, and I look forward to sharing more with you on Thursday. See you later.